Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Harry.
Mr. Potter.
This time, it's a lot darker and more scary.
I was just looking forward to, like, all the Dementors.
Bloody hell! What's happening?
They scared the living daylights out of me.
We've got loads of new people, it's great. Gary Oldman playing Sirius Black.
I'm this dark sort of figure who has escaped from Azkaban, and I'm after Potter.
Emma Thompson playing Professor Trelawney.
She sees into the future all the time. I think that she's a bit of a charlatan, really.
David Thewlis playing Professor Lupin.
He's certainly the kindest of the Defence Against the Dark Arts teachers we've seen so far, who also has his dark secret.
We have Michael Gambon as Dumbledore.
He's the powerful, good Dumbledore, the one you can lean on.
There's a new take on Hagrid.
There is a great development that Hagrid has been taken on as staff. He is Professor Hagrid.
How am I doing my first day?
Brilliant, Professor. I just love the creatures from this film as well. There's the new director. He came with a lot of new ideas for all of us.
The camera is going to move into a very wide shot of Hogsmeade, of you two guys walking. I want to try to tell the movie with a style where it was as fluid as possible. As if the camera comes, say, okay, give me your hand, and the camera just takes you through the whole ride, from the first frame to the last frame.
I wanted to make absolutely certain we were continuing to be faithful to the books, but at the same time, we're giving each director who comes in a little more freedom.
Alfonso was very respectful of the world that Chris Columbus had created. And another quality that unites Chris and Alfonso is that they both are children at heart. And I think they brought that childlike sense of wonder to the films.
You see it's going down, wind, you look straight, and this Dementor is coming right after you. I really wanted to do is to do it more contemporary. This film takes place in 2004, so we crafted costumes that they wear in a more contemporary way.
She's in jeans. Yes, yes, I'm in jeans. Thank God, and not another one of those skirts. And the itchy jumpers. It's improved so much.
The uniform's kind of a bit more relaxed, like ties a bit looser, shirts untucked. And that was kind of like Alfonso's idea.
It just really seemed like a natural development. When kids become teenagers, they change. They're going to change the way they dress. Their attitude's going to change.
Shut up! Shut up!
I think in the first two films, Harry was slightly nervous about actually really making a stand towards the Dursleys, but in this film, there's a major stand towards the Dursleys.
And this one, Hermione changes completely. She's rock and roll, she's girl power, she's out there doing everything.
You foul, loathsome, evil little cockroach!
She's just had enough. You know, she's taken it for 3 years, and suddenly, it's like it's uncontrollable. Malfoy insults her.
Mudblood.
That's it. Smack!
That felt good.
Not good. Brilliant.
The characters are growing up. It's different, but it's good.
But he's not going to keep it. He's going to turn it into Professor McGonagall. Aren't you?
Oh, sure, along with his invisibility cloak.
In this one, it's their first fight, basically, their first argument. Hermione and Ron are fighting about the cat and the rat.
Ronald has lost his rat.
I haven't lost anything. Your cat killed him.
Rubbish.
The arguing was fun. I enjoyed that, yeah.
Any excuse to make it out that they hate each other. Any excuse. They're always niggling each other and always having a go at each other.
There's a lot of stuff going on between them, but also you kind of start to get a feeling in this one that Hermione and Ron have kind of got crushes on each other, really.
There's always this threat that they might actually like each other, and they don't like that at all.
You are in danger. Grave danger.
In this one, Harry's got a lot of problems. First of all, I mean, he thinks somebody's actually trying to kill him.
Sirius Black may not have put his hands to the Potters, but he's the reason they're dead.
And now he wants to finish what he started.
I'm imprisoned in Azkaban and escape, and I guess everybody thinks that I, in fact, went to the dark side.
You immediately are frightened of him. You think this guy is what everyone is saying.
He's a murderous, raving lunatic.
Thanks, Ron.
As the story unfolds, there's all sorts of new developments along the way.
I'm pleased to welcome Professor R.J. Lupin, who's kindly consented to fill the post of Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. Good luck, Professor.
Lupin's a very instrumental character in the film. Not only that, but also I think probably the key scenes, the key emotional scenes, which basically make up the heart of the film, seem to me to be between Harry and Lupin almost every time.
He's one of the last surviving links Harry has to his parents, and there's quite a moving scene where Lupin explains to Harry what his parents were like, someone who can actually tell him firsthand what they were like as people, which he may not have heard before.
You're more like them than you know, Harry. In time, you'll come to see just how much.
The third film is incredibly intense emotionally, but it's actually quite funny as well.
In this room, you shall discover if you possess the sight.
I'm playing Professor Trelawney,